You are not running out of time. You are giving it away. You give it to distractions you will not remember. You give it to excuses you will not respect. You give it to activities that are building nothing. Then you look at your unfinished goals and say, I need more time. No, you need to stop wasting the time you already have. Because the hours you disrespect today will become the regrets you carry tomorrow. Before this message ends, I will show you how one protected hour can change the direction of your next 5 years and the 3 decisions that prevent that hour from disappearing. It does not require extraordinary talent. It does not require perfect motivation. But first, you must understand what wasted time is quietly doing to your identity. You already know what you should be doing. You know you should take care of your health. You know you should finish the project, learn the skill, make the call, have the difficult conversation. You know. But every day, you negotiate with what you already know. I will begin tomorrow. I am too tired today. I need a better plan. I will start when life becomes calmer. Then tomorrow arrives, carrying the same excuses. One delayed action becomes a delayed week. One delayed week becomes another month. And one day, the dream is still waiting, but you are older. That is the real cost of wasting time. First, you delay the work. Then you lose confidence. Eventually, you become someone who no longer trusts his own word. Every promise you break teaches your mind a lesson. My decisions do not matter. And when you stop trusting your own promises, even the greatest plan becomes useless. Here is the first truth you must understand. Confidence does not come before action. Confidence is the memory of promises you kept. You do not become confident by waiting until fear disappears. You become confident by acting while fear is still present. You do not become disciplined because you suddenly feel powerful. You become disciplined when your actions stop asking permission from your feelings. Every small promise you keep becomes evidence. Evidence that you can begin. Evidence that you can continue. Evidence that your word means something. An idea may inspire you for an hour. A completed action changes how you see yourself. And the way you see yourself influences everything you do next. There was once an elderly craftsman who had spent more than 50 years building beautiful furniture. One afternoon, a young apprentice asked him, "What is the most expensive material you have ever used?" The apprentice expected him to mention rare wood, gold, or an imported tool. The craftsman smiled and answered, "Tuesday." The apprentice laughed. "Tuesday?" The old man nodded. "I can purchase more wood. I can replace a broken tool. If I lose money, I may earn it again. But I have never found a shop that sells another Tuesday." Then he placed his hand on an unfinished table. "This table is made of wood, but my life's work was built from ordinary Tuesdays." That answer contains a lesson most people discover too late. Life is not usually wasted in one dramatic decision. It disappears through ordinary days that were treated as though they had no value. Ordinary mornings when you did not feel motivated. Ordinary evenings when nobody was watching. Ordinary weekends when you promised yourself you would begin but chose distraction instead. Your future is not hiding inside one extraordinary opportunity. It is quietly forming inside today's schedule. Most people believe they need more time, but more time is often not their real problem. Their real problem is that they have not decided what deserves their time. Give an undisciplined person 2 extra hours, and he may simply create 2 more hours of distraction. An undisciplined person does not need a longer day. He needs a clearer priority. You may say, "I do not have time to exercise," but how much time disappears into your telephone? You may say, "I do not have time to learn," but how many evenings are consumed by things you cannot remember the next morning? You always have time for something. The question is whether that something deserves a part of your life. Because time is not only something you spend. Time is something that spends you. Every hour that passes takes part of your life with it. And this is where the real danger begins. Wasted time is not only affecting what you accomplish, it is changing who you are becoming. In a few minutes, I will give you the 3 decisions that protect your most valuable hour. But first, you must identify the hour you are already losing. Suppose someone watched you for the last 30 days. They did not hear you describe your dreams. They did not read your goals. They did not listen to your explanations. They only observed your behavior. Would they accurately predict the future you say you want? Would your schedule reveal ambition? Would your habits reveal discipline? Would your attention reveal purpose? Or would they predict a completely different life? Words can lie. Plans can lie. Intentions can lie. But time tells the truth. Show me where your hours go, and I will show you where your life is going. Your attention is the steering wheel of your time. Where your attention repeatedly stays, your life eventually follows. Think about yesterday. Which hour disappeared without giving you anything valuable in return? Name it, because that is the first hour you must reclaim. Now, perhaps your circumstances are difficult. Perhaps you work long hours. Perhaps you carry responsibilities other people do not understand. Perhaps you have failed before. Those things matter. Not everyone has the same opportunities. Not everyone carries the same burdens. But every person must eventually answer one question. What will I do with the part I can control? Nobody can protect your attention for you. Nobody can keep the promises you made to yourself. People may encourage you, support you, believe in you, but the work remains yours. And that is not bad news. It is the most empowering news you could receive, because you do not need control over everything. You need control over your next decision. Understanding the value of time is not enough. You can agree with every word in this message and still waste another year. Change begins when truth becomes a decision. So here is the decision. For the next 30 days, protect 1 focused hour, or 30 focused minutes, if that is all you truly have. And protect it with 3 simple rules. Step 1, give the hour 1 purpose. This is where many people fail. They choose 10 goals at once. They want to exercise, study, build a business, learn a language, read every day, and completely reorganize their lives. Then one difficult day destroys the entire plan. Do not begin with everything. Begin with one thing. Ask yourself, what area of my life would change most if I invested 1 focused hour in it every day? Your health, a professional skill, a business, an important project? Choose one. A divided hour produces divided results. A focused hour creates momentum. Do not say, I will improve my life. That is too vague. Say, for 1 hour, I will study this specific skill. Or, for 1 hour, I will work on the project I keep postponing. Clarity removes negotiation. When the hour begins, you should already know what you are there to do. Step 2, begin before negotiation starts. The moment the hour arrives, your mind may begin producing arguments. You are too tired. Today is not the right day. You can do twice as much tomorrow. Do not debate. Begin. Open the book. Put on the shoes. Write the first sentence. Work for 5 minutes before allowing your emotions to vote. Action creates energy more often than energy creates action. Most people wait to feel ready, but readiness often arrives after movement begins. The writer may not feel inspired before writing the first sentence. The athlete may not feel motivated before beginning the warm-up, but the first movement breaks the resistance. Do not wait until you feel like becoming the person you want to become. Act like that person long enough for the feeling to catch up. and prepare the environment before the hour begins. Place the book on the desk. Close unnecessary applications. Leave the telephone in another room. Sometimes strength does not mean resisting distraction. Sometimes strength means removing what keeps defeating you. Step 3, record the evidence. At the end of every protected hour, mark it somewhere. A notebook, a calendar, a simple document. Write, I kept the promise today. You are not merely tracking productivity. You are rebuilding trust. Every completed hour becomes evidence that you can rely on yourself. One day may not change your identity, but 30 days create a pattern. An identity follows repeated evidence. You do not become disciplined by announcing, I am disciplined. You become disciplined by collecting proof. Do not record only results. Record consistency. Perfection asks, was today extraordinary? Discipline asks, did I show up? 30 ordinary hours of focused effort will change you more than one extraordinary day, followed by another month of excuses. You may be thinking, but I have tried before. Perhaps you started a routine and abandoned it. That does not prove you cannot change. It proves your previous system depended too heavily on emotion. This system depends on repetition. You may say, I do not have a full hour. Then protect 30 minutes. 30 focused minutes are more valuable than 2 distracted hours. You may say, what happens if I miss a day? Return the next day. Missing once is an event. Giving up is a decision. Do not use yesterday's failure as permission to waste today. Your previous inconsistency does not own your next action. Now imagine 2 versions of yourself. The first continues living exactly as you live now. The same distractions, the same unfinished projects, the same promises postponed until tomorrow. 1 year passes. You still want the same things, but now you are 12 months older. 5 years pass. The goal that once excited you now feels painful to think about. Not because it was impossible, because you know you had time to begin. Now imagine the second version, not perfect, not fearless, not motivated every morning, but reliable. A person who protects 1 meaningful hour. After 1 day, the difference is invisible. After 1 month, confidence begins to grow. After 1 year, the change becomes undeniable. After 5 years, people call you fortunate. They say you were talented. They say you found the right opportunity. But you will know the truth. The difference was never 1 hour. The difference was 5 years, hiding inside 1 hour. There was once an old sculptor teaching a young apprentice. Every day, the sculptor struck the same block of stone. 100 strikes, nothing. 200 strikes, nothing. 500 strikes, still no visible change. The apprentice became frustrated. Why do you keep striking the same place? Nothing is happening. The old sculptor continued. Then one morning, the stone split exactly where he intended. The apprentice shouted, "That final strike did it." The sculptor placed the hammer down. "No," he said, "every strike before it did it." That is how transformation often happens. People see the breakthrough. They do not see the private hours. They see the confidence. They do not see the days you acted while doubting yourself. They see the result. They do not see the mornings you wanted to stop but continued anyway. Time remembers every strike, even when nobody else does. Your confidence may be growing underground. Your discipline may be growing underground. Your skill may be growing underground. Do not confuse invisible progress with no progress. The roots always arrive before the fruit. The goal is not simply to complete more tasks. The goal is to become someone whose decisions are stronger than his excuses. Someone who does not need to feel motivated before taking action. Someone who can finally trust his own word. Someone who understands that an ordinary hour, respected repeatedly, can build an extraordinary life. At the beginning, I promised to reveal how one protected hour can change the direction of your next 5 years. The answer is simple. Give the hour one purpose. Begin before negotiation starts. Record the evidence that you showed up. Stop asking whether you feel ready. Ask what deserves a protected part of your life and give it that time consistently. Before you leave this message, make the decision. Choose the hour. Choose its purpose. Choose when it will happen. Then complete the first session today, not next Monday, not when life becomes easier, today. Write one word in the comments, time. Let that word represent a promise, not a promise to be perfect, but a promise to show up. If you are serious about reclaiming your attention and building discipline, subscribe and continue with the next message. Because protecting 1 hour is only the beginning. The next step is learning how to remain consistent when motivation disappears. You are not running out of time. You are deciding what your time will become. Value your time today, and tomorrow, time will show you what that decision was worth.